So Derek, you realize you were told to leave by this DOS dude, and now you're like, did a circle of the room handing out business cards.
Yeah.
Right?
Duh.
But they only say Derek, businessman. They have no call number, no number to call, just Derek.
It's 555 Derek.
Yeah. I was told to make contact. I am making so many contacts.
Dude is like literally for the podcasting audience. He's back in position with his 3 hollow screens. Those other 2 that were watching him have drifted back into position, not made contact with him, and they're all like within 6 squares of. Oh, sorry. He's still on the second level.
We're still on the second floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys like in the bar so I don't forget that. But Leth is downstairs. Derek, who was told to leave, is still within 8 squares of this guy. And we're gonna run some logos. What do y'all think about that?
Business fun.
It's business package.
Nice package.
Producer
Thank you.
/ actor.
Exciting episode. We are in season 6. This is episode 19 of the Derek Saga. No, of the Star Wars Saga. Dawn of Defiance campaign is what we're trying to play. Rules as written, though I think by the time we get to season 7, we might just flip this whole system or something on its head. We'll see. As for right now, does Merrick have a split personality? Is the wealth talent available to Derek, but not Merrick, as I said, when Ryan levels? Is Dr. Leth going to buy drinks just for Merrick? Or is he going to go home with Tentacle couple number 1 and Tentacle couple number 2? Outside, is Arthur going to literally come back no matter how much you ring him on the phone? Because he got shot at. Arthur's like, bring it up, guys. Can't hear you. Up. Screw you. He's out racing. Cuts to R4. He's like already a pod race or something in Coruscant with the street racers. You know?
No. I see R4 has like he has an appendage that can crumple paper just in front of a microphone, specifically for this purpose.
A little tiny claw comes out of the front of him and he just crumples. That's funny. And TLXS does get XP for you guys. Flabbergasting and fooling Empire is the same as defeating the Empire, and you do get XP for both.
No fee for the Empire.
For one encounter, you guys have just been dicking around with DOS, and that encounter's still going. So going back to the club with your Mark back at his vid screens with those 2 guys that were following him back in position, with not far away around one of the turbo lifts on the west side of the Outlander. We have Derek and Dr. Feelgood having drinks upstairs, right practically above their head. We still have Poser leaning in. And I screwed up because Leth would have came down and never saw Poser. But after a quick discussion, we think Jay would have just headed for the exit and run smack into Derek and gone back inside. And as Derek hands out business cards with space coordinates of how to contact the minds of Bandamir, the scene comes back down. What do you guys want to do? R4 does come back in the next 10 minutes.
Yep. Stay on comms. I'll do my best to coach Leaks on the art of persuasion via comms.
He had a depth negotiator. He had the force. He was like CTing guys when you were still in your Jersey Force diapers.
I mean, I could have done that without force powers, and I do that without force powers. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, just saying.
Okay.
That said, I mean, it never hurts. I mean, even the quarterback needs their cheer squad. You know what I'm saying?
fine. It's a coach. I'm just wondering what you would say to him. Like, what's he doing? Is he looking at you intently? Look into his eyes.
I'm going to start the conversation with a kid. It's up to you. At this point, get the guy's code cylinder so we can access that construction site. And anything you can manage to pull out of him about the Sarlacc project, even another contact.
Fair enough. Oh.
Gil, his comm goes off, and he says, "Excuse me, I have to take this." And he steps away. Oh, that's Merrick. He steps away from you. He steps away from you and, talks into his collar about 6 squares away. You're back in position. Okay.
All right.
Right. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay.
I assume probably about a minute has passed.
10, because Arthur's back here. He had a drink with you, and within 10 minutes, everyone's back in position going, "We're all back in position. Sir? Sir?" And he's busy drinking with you. "Oh, excuse me." And then they start calling him on the comm, right? "Oh, I got to take this." So he steps away from you, clears his head from drinks and schmooziness, and goes back to, he doesn't come back to you. He just starts staring down on the lower level again from a different position.
Okay.
All huddled up in his little...
I'll grab, if he left part of his drink, I'll grab that. If not, I'll grab another one.
Okay. Yeah, he left his drink.
Okay. So yeah, I'll grab it and stroll back over to him.
Now, there's a force power. Spike drink. Just use the force to change the chemicals.
No thanks. That feels like pretty dark.
Damn near Cosby.
Dark.
Yeah.
No. There's nothing wrong with spiking a drink. It's when you feed it.
All right, we need to time out hard.
Let me finish. Nothing wrong with changing chemicals and spiking a drink. It's serving it to somebody with intent. That is where you cross the line.
Fair enough.
You could sit at home and change
Science
chemicals.
is science.
You know what? Yeah, I guess you could spike your own drink for fun.
I said
Like a
spike
psychopath.
I didn't say spike someone else's drink. I said
Spike my own drink.
Spike a drink, not the guy next to you. You guys
And the
jump on
award for Best Bag Peddler 2024 goes to...
that. No. You guys are very cart before
Damn
the
it, I
horse.
was
You
so close.
You're right. It's our fault.
It's always our
phrasing.
fault.
My
Darvo,
phrasing.
you know.
No. You can stop me for phrasing. There's nothing wrong with changing the chemical composition of a drink, but if you serve it to somebody with intent, after you master that part of the Jersey force, because it's going in there.
With or without intent, actually, at that point.
I guess it would a lot with intent on where you are. If you're in a public place, endangering people, especially if you left the drink unattended, that would be dark.
Yeah. That would be Thursday.
That would be Thursday at the Outlander, but it's only Tuesday. So about that code cylinder, he scoops up his drink and approaches him. He approaches him with intent, but no spiking. What is your intent?
So I'll tap him on the shoulder. Like, "You forgot this. I'm about to head out. But first, I was wondering if you could pass me your code cylinder. I'd like to borrow it for a second."
I'm confused. He said, "So you'll reach into my mind and mess with it, and that's okay. But putting plop, plop, fizz, fizz in my drink is dark? I am confused. What about that?"
The Jedi! The good ones.
So is this a 2-finger swipe request?
Yes, this is a 2-finger swipe request. That's why I asked if we had 10 minutes so I could get this back up without spending a force point.
Sure. You'll give me your code cylinder. Why would I do that?
Okay. 24, I'm going to spend a force point on that.
I would suggest you change your wording. Give it to me means like you have it forever. You could change your wording, his intent towards you.
Let
might
me
change.
save it for you.
Let me copy it. Let me examine it. I don't know, something other than give it here.
Make a backup.
Can I decorate your code cylinder for you now that we're friends? I got this little anime figure on a little string. I'm just going to tie it, and we'll both have one and be buddies. It's all in the approach. It's all in the intent, as one might say.
Intent is everything.
Do you mind if I examine your code cylinder for a bit?
You remember back in the 90s, the GIMP friendship bracelets?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, can I have that line again, Poser?
Do you mind if I examine your code cylinder for a bit?
He looks down at his crotch and back at you, confused.
The other one.
Oh.
The other code cylinder.
With a 29.
Yes, with a 29. Against his will defense.
He unzips his overalls a bit, but... see, they don't jump on that. Reaches in to his inside shirt, pulls out his code cylinder, and is holding it up to you, and yet he says, "What do you want with this?" And yet his body reacts like he's in the gesture of handing it over to you. "What would you want with my code cylinder?" And yet he produces it. Bing. Screw you and your 29.
Wow.
I think he rolled a 10, he rolled a 20, and I burned his force point, so he knows it can't be any higher than 26. So when he got a 24, how many force points you got left?
2.
Because we're halfway through the season, which means your level's coming up soon.
Exactly.
Right?
That's part
When's
of the
your
reason
birthday?
3 months.
Oh, okay. Well, we might still be in this spar by then.
That depends on how long we want a tangent for, guys.
At the rate we're innuendoing, yeah. Okay. He pulls it out, produces it, but asks you, "What do you want to do? Why?"
Oh, he's just trying to look up some information about Project Salak.
Is your project as big as my project?
We've been to Tatooine. Do you know anything about the wildlife there? Huh? What?
I was curious about the
Predators of Tatooine project.
the
Say it, right?
I just wanted to see if your
electronics in
code
the-
cylinder was as big as mine.
was curious about the electronics and the software behind it. Someone had mentioned to me once that the Empire code cylinders were top of the line.
Wait, he says, shaking his head, believing in his overalls. Who said I'm with the Empire?
I mean,
Actually, he doesn't say that. He says, "Did I say I was with the Empire?" Because he thinks he's trying to think back, right? It's so cloudy in here. I only have one brain. I'm no match for your two. Did I mention I work for the Empire?
I mean,
Waving. He's waving the cylinder right in front of you. Huh? Sticks in his cheek. Did I mention I work for the Empire?
I mean, you were watching on a datapad,
Keep them coming.
and
Persuasion.
yeah, persuasion. 32. I mean, you were watching
You're
some stormtroopers and whatnot move in on a datapad, but
very perceptive, he says, waggling his pen code cylinder at you, like shaking. It's like, right. I feel bad because I'm waving what he wants right in front of him, but now it's in his hand, just like a teacher would. He starts waggling the code cylinder at you. You're very perceptive.
As you would expect from your friends.
What is your name again? Friend?
the name's Leaks, and I appreciate the compliment. I try to be perceptive of my friends.
He puts the code cylinder in his teeth and starts running your name in his datapad. What does it come up as? What's your cover?
Engineer / maintenance guy tied to whatever Rahal stuff was.
So you're like a hired help for the ship kind of thing. You're a maintenance engineer. You're tied to the ship that the Bandamere Mining Corporation uses, that kind of thing.
The corporation's called Bando Mine.
Well, it would make more sense that he was here working on your ship as opposed to working on the mine, because it's like, well, why would you bring the engineer out here?
He's still an engineer in the employ of.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
A forever ride or die swoop rider.
I'm trying to help you guys. Think about it.
Well,
and the tied up neatly.
Well, aren't you like paper-wise? Aren't you here to sell your vibro saw?
No, not specifically, but we are paper-wise. We are here to do business.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, primarily engineer the ship then. That would
Is
work.
it a mining saw? Is that an actual mining saw that you
It is specifically used to cut ship bulkheads.
No, that's fine.
Metal.
If it'll cut metal, then it'll cut rock. So
Yep.
yeah, it still ties into your sure.
Depending.
Aiden, I know what you're thinking, but you keep that thought to yourself.
I mean,
The DM again
technically,
twice.
yes.
The DM is trying to be helpful, guys, and you're just like, no, stop. Okay.
Oh, sorry. That is a metagame engineering
yeah.
Aiden thought, not a skill
Yeah.
thought. A Leaks thought.
Wow.
Well, you see, knowing how to pretend to be helpful.
No, but that
knowing
exact
you guys will-
attitude
how
is
you
why
guys will shut it down.
this saw's utility has been overlooked in this application for so long.
It can only not just
Your
slap
prejudice
nuts.
is preventing you
It can
from
slap-
utilizing the best technology available to you. Oh,
Where exactly do you put the repulsor lifts that let it float like that?
it's
Talking
Trade
about-
secret.
You guys start talking about swapping out the drill's bits.
I
and shut
legit
this
spent
podcast
money
down.
on an excuse for that. The repulsor hitch. And the beautiful part about the repulsor hitch is even if I don't have a miniaturized version of this, the repulsor hitch allows me to use a normal sized one. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Okay. I honestly don't think we stopped the last recording. It's still running, so I'm
Good.
gonna have to splice
Perfect.
this.
Splice away.
I will.
Haha, more work for Jeff. I mean,
Should look that rules up, and I'm sure you guys are like, "No, you should look the rules up, GM." But I'm like, "No," because Jeff's busy trying to run the empire. Anyway, okay.
I actually really dig that comparison. That's good.
Thank you. Okay, Rahal's put in your hands. You guys are drinking. You're all covering each other outside, inside, unless somebody else has an external way to help with said mission.
Like I said,
Skill?
if I can feed lines and give
Yeah.
assistance to it, I will do
Yeah.
that
I will let you aid another
for
As
some
per the system. Yeah.
for some persuasion
There,
there.
hit the old what's the DC in Star Wars Saga? Is it 10, 15?
He can't
20?
fail.
Let's call it DC 19.
It's 10.
I
It's
I
always-
automatically succeed.
Okay. Yeah, but they only give it like +1, right?
Like it's a +2 for
My
aiding.
ridiculously enhanced stat
Okay.
plus my
Okay.
level plus my
All right.
my
It's-
my
you go.
skill in persuasion, like
You can't fail to help.
I still like seeing the rolls.
Yeah.
So
like I said, feed lines. Just give them
I was
options.
trying to tell you.
You could say this.
So
you could say
if-
that. You could say this. That's what
No,
I'm doing. Oh,
Leaks will start literally just repeating word for word what Rahal says. So like actually feeding him lines and just selling it with a little bit of extra Leaks charisma.
Okay. So let's have your persuasion leaks, and you get a +2 because of that awesome.
Alrighty.
Your persuasion was working well, but it kind of led you down a rabbit hole of more questions. So what are you trying to persuade him to do now?
to
we-
tell them more about the Sarlacc project.
Well, hand me the code cylinder first, and then I can ask about the Sarlacc project.
Okay. He distractedly, he doesn't give it to you, but absent-mindedly, okay, because it's a trigger word you just said, right? He puts it on the table and then actually points his real finger and says, "Where did you hear that word?"
What? Sarlacc?
Because even your friend would be like, "Dude, no one's supposed to know about that. Where the hell did you hear that?"
So Rahal gets on the comms. He's like, "Listen, half of my employees are rejects that couldn't make the grade from your project Sarlacc bunch. Where do you think we get our cheap our cheap labor from?"
And I will repeat that word for word.
Guys, you want to come up here? Doss would sell his own grandmother. He's definitely would sell out his new friend. Sorry, dude. He goes to the comm. Guys, you want to come up here?
So as I keep talking to him, I will use the force to slide the code cylinder into my hand
Sure.
as a move light object.
Okay. Downstairs. Dudes start going for turbo lifts.
On the comms, Rahal, Merrick, Business distraction.
Received.
I'm going to go post up on the door, the back door, and make sure it's open.
Okay.
Is it open?
It's unlocked. It closes by itself, but you can you want to have it ajar, like literally sit in it.
I want to make sure I can open it. I wanted to make sure I can open it. So I will just, do that little thing where I can prove I can open it. Then I can leave it shut. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. No, it doesn't open by itself. The only reason it opened for Merrick was because the outside guy said, "Yeah,
It's a
you
push
go
bar
get
exit." So I'd have to break in.
Yeah, because the other guys opened it to let Merrick in because they're with them.
Rahal
Something-
indicates that Jordu should head towards the front. Actually, you want to know what? We've pulled our cab up to directly in line with the front entrance, right where I'm pinging there.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll give Jordu a nudge and send him inside.
Look, when I was working on some of the ship, I overheard some hut gangster talking about something. And that name came up. Said it was tied to Imperials.
What hut gangster?
What's the description of, crap, the one guy way down?
Jabba?
No.
The Celestin.
Yeah, the Celestin.
The one who probably sold us out to these guys.
Yes, Resh. I think you went by the name Resh. It was a Celestin.
Can I have a persuasion?
Yes.
See blue dots appear? They're on your level.
29.
So you mentioned a hut, and more specifically, Resh, who's on planet, on the run, with a bounty on his head. They know about the Sarlacc project. I heard it from him. That's actually a really good lie, because you could run into Resh anywhere, right? Get it out of him, and you're so persuasive. So that's actually a really good lie. But you've definitely caught our interest, because now there are 2 agents inbound stepping off of turbolifts. What are you 2 doing downstairs besides enjoying the music, Mr. Unz, Unz, Unz? Dr. Lethen?
Working on taking a drink up to the second floor.
Okay. Get on the thing there. What about you, Leth?
I'm going to position myself nearby the security desk, the checked items desk, so that if I hear gunshots, I can, or if it seems like on the comms things are about to get violent, I can trade out my pack and then just run back in as a doctor.
I'd like to start hot wiring the door here if I can.
Wiring the door?
Opening it.
Oh, because it's electronic.
Slicing. That's the word.
Well,
Slicing it.
I'd be using mechanics, not use computer, but
Mechanics. The low-tech version of the... Yeah, because whether you're jimmying
You call
it
that
with tools-
jimmying, sir?
Yeah, whether you're jimmying it with
Control.
tools or you're using mechanics because it actually has some live wire, then yeah, sure.
Wire go here, open. Wire go here, go close.
Okay, so Leth's at the door. Leth, by the time you get over there, Jakku has come up with the car and is now showing one of 4 stamps. No, the stamp was from the other club. Wait a minute. The stamp was from... No, that's a brothel. Hang on. Waving 4 fists in the guy's face, showing different stamps from different clubs. He's all been in one night, don't ask. And comes in, gives you the silent nod, and Leth posts up like he's still in the place but wants to leave in a hurry. Jakku, Reiku, 4-arm guy. Where do you want to go? Rahal sends you in to be on the scene.
So be on the scene.
Okay. You want to be lower level, upper level?
The same level as everybody else in the party.
Okay. So you head for the closest turbo lift, and that pops you out. And you see we've got people closing in on Skeel.
We're still rocking the Cold War. It's just a different kind of Cold War. It's like the 80s Cold War.
The guys closing, like, we got 2 guys side by side, and then 3 squares away, we've got DOS's agents watching and closing in. And then 3-4 squares away from them, you literally have our guys closing in on their guys. I really hope someone bought a syringe or a roofie or a concealed blaster, or this is going to be. Okay.
Would you believe? Sorry.
Sorry. TLXS, can I have your mechanics?
33.
Okay. Skeel.
Yeah.
Everyone's in motion. I've kind of suspended you, saying that this conversation is being overheard, and they're all like, go, go, go. You know.
Yeah. Well, look, like I said, I'm in and out. Enjoy the rest of your drink. Have a great night. And I will basically back walk onto this turbo lift
Okay.
as it starts to go down.
As soon as you take a step away, he puts a hand on your shoulder. Hang on. I have questions. And as soon as he touches you, people move in. You find yourself flanked by 2 people who look like club glowers, and they show you blasters looking at you threateningly. What do you guys do? They've tagged our Jedi. I know, first you feel bad for them, but what do you guys do? Oh, look, someone surrounded a Jedi. Oh, shit. You're welcome. It's your birthday. I guess it's Jay's birthday soon, but... Don't worry, your lightsabers are trying to break in the back door. They'll be here soon.
Yeah, that'll help the situation immensely.
That's going to de-escalate things a whole lot.
When I step inside, I'm going to pull his lightsabers out, spark both of them, and then go racing in as the best distraction in Coruscant.
Yeah.
He survived Unipa!
Technically, the Empire is Clone Wars, so that's like, he's still the enemy. They take him down. No one likes a droid with, shall we say, unappropriate weapons. Okay, roll for initiative, guys. Because as soon as he puts his hand on him, everybody reacts.
Yeah, will you clear the turn order out so we don't double up in there?
Aw, you know, fun.
I just say it because, in 30 seconds, it would be...
Oh.
32.
Also a
14.
32.16.
Oh, I got 1705.
I got 15.
29.
22.
GM Jeff leaps into action.
55.
I'll just have them all go coordinated, right? So, descending. Oh, look. Here we are. Leaks with above 30 initiative. Now I feel better.
Yep.
I was thinking we were kind of going away from our regular gaming, guys. I was getting worried, but it looks like everything's back to normal now. Puts the shoulder on you. 2 goons slide in, show you weapons, and threaten you. Leaks. Time slows. What do you do?
So as he goes to put his hand on my shoulder, in time with the music, I'm going to roll acrobatics with a nat 20 to basically mechanically tumble through, but basically shift my shoulder underneath his hand and then just kind of dance back onto the lift and just give the finger salute as I just start riding it down. And as soon as it clears the lip, I'm just jumping off it and moving.
Okay. So as a move action, you get away from them onto the lift. As a swift action, you hit the lift and wait for the doors.
Oh, I thought these were constantly going up and down.
No, they're turbo lifts. They're, you get on, you push the button and up it goes. They move fast, but Not too fast. I guess we don't want people throwing up in our turbo lift. So let's go to the second level. Whoosh. Blah.
No, I think Aiden was
The walls in these
it's
turbo lifts are disgusting.
Yeah,
It's more like an escalator. It's a constant speed. It goes up, opened, closed, goes
Yeah,
down.
I thought it was more of kind of
closed.
escalator-esque. Is there like a limit?
But then you'd want to delay for the escalator. I got to give the escalator initiative. You want to delay until it, wait for it.
Well, we didn't know that.
There's a lift that goes to the lower level, right?
So there's 2 turbo lifts. There's a skinny one, a single person, and then there's a big one boarded on by another door that holds multiple people. There's a tube. There's 2 tubes.
Right, sorry, is there a hole on the second floor that opens up? That's like just a drop to the first floor.
Oh. No, because the girl
He jumps the railing.
No, the girl that accosted you came up on this lift. So the floor is here. You have access to the third by going straight up through a hole, but she rode it from the ground to here and it's sitting here. And then she stepped out, waited, and then accosted you. So you're actually getting on the one the female agent got off of. So the floor, the turbo lift is actually at this level.
Oh, this is so Ocean's 11.
Well, I
So
think he,
Steps in, pushes the button.
Fine, Jay. You're good.
Terribly sorry.
I think he was
not to
talking
make my
about
lead.
how if you look at the map, you can look down and it looks like there's a floor below there and a floor below that with the actual physical bar.
So he does. Okay, so you do not want to go towards the turbo lift at all. You want to go the other way towards the bar and jump over the rail that everyone used to look over down at the lower level. That's a completely different direction.
Yes, but the reason I want to go in that direction instead of the original direction is I misunderstood how the turbo lifts were going up and down and how they functioned.
I'll give it to you. I'm just to be clear. You thought you're getting a turbo lift and jumping down a hole. I'm like, no. And finally getting to the point going, oh, no. The girl came up, but you were busy, scooping your pen from the other guy. You didn't know. Right? However, you would know the floor is there at a glance. So I'm not going to make you keep that action. You look over, the floor's there, you decide to go the other way, you keep your roll, you flip backwards, and you come straight down, boom, on the bar. Bunch of aliens go, whoa, table dancing, take it off, Conan.
I'll strip off the top of the engineer uniform, spin around, and toss it. And that's all, folks.
Merrick. Please tell me you follow suit thinking you have your jetpack and just go splat on the bar.
No, I have drinks in hand.
Yes,
I can't
you were-
go splat.
You step off, you spot your target, you start moving forward, then all of a sudden they grab Skeel, move in, and he just yeets out of there, flips over the rail, comes down hard on the bar.
I
whips off-
moonwalk back towards the elevator I came from.
Okay. Just the button, wait for it to go down. Okay. I'm going to have to give these turbo lifts their own. Damn it. Riku. Sorry, Riku.
All right. I will turn around, go back on the turbo lift, and go down.
All right.
Since everybody's fucking going down.
I'm so glad Joe joined us this season. He's integral to poor guys. Poor guys just watching what you're doing, trying to keep up. Dr. Leth, where are you? Oh, you're at the door. No blaster fire, but we hear a smack and there's leaks, jumping on the bar. But now he's
Sounds
acting
like a good reason to.
But he's not fighting. He looks like he's partying because he whips off clothes and maybe he's making a distraction.
This doesn't really seem like a very leaks thing to do, so I'm going to go and obtain my equipment.
Excuse me, Mr. Bouncer, I want my shit back.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Not only do you look like a doctor, you also look like a bodyguard. Perception? This guy is so skeezy, he's willing to return your pack with a gun in it if you pay him. Somebody else's gun. Somebody was a dick to me earlier. Yeah, your gun's going to get lost. Oh, where can I put this? Well, it can't be found here. Hey, Doc, you look like a guard to me. Pay me, and I'll put this hold-up blaster in your case. That's what he's implying. You would probably have to pay him heavily for some mysterious gun that could probably cause a lot of problems. But hey, we're having a fun night here at the Outlander.
I mean, why not? I've got an extra 3,000. I can just... It's been a fun night.
You give him $3,000? He gives you a grenade. Holy shit, I love you. Here, take one of mine. You know what?
I mean, considering the average price of
he gives you his
the
phone
average
number.
price of a holdout blaster on this planet so far, I figured that would make sense.
Yeah, but it's not. Like I said, yeah. Sure.
I'll take the extra grenade, sure.
No, seriously.
He pulls out the gun. He burns off the serial number for you. Here you go. $3,000. It's untraceable. There you go.
Yeah, convenient.
So he slips a holdout blaster into your... You give him money, and he brings you back your case, and there's something...
Everybody else's stuff has been shoved into this bag.
No.
All right, here you go.
All jokes. The
entire lost and found.
Now we're going to play this a little bit more cloak and dagger. So you pay him $3,000, and he thinks you're somebody else, and you get a data pad and a weapon that he obviously expects you to take somewhere.
Side quest, baby. Let's go.
The Emperor quacks at midnight.
Yeah, he's got the white Magneto hair from X-Men 97. Yeah, I think the Emperor finding you attractive. Here, go to these coordinates. You need the gun. Rahal.
Yes.
So you're leaning on the car with a cigarette. Tell him he has nice eyes. No. Tell him he's got... What are you doing?
Yeah. Compliment him on the size of his cylinder.
Something about Skeel. You hear a crash, and then Skeel's last line.
Oh, shit. All right, keep the door open. R4, be ready to go. All right, everybody fall back. Jump in the buggy. Let's get out of here. We got what we really need. Let's go. Damn, I really didn't think Salak would push them buttons. I thought you had this guy on your little finger. I got to teach you some lessons on the art of persuasion, young Padawan.
TLXS.
I was just about to sneak in that door that I just jimmied up.
Yeah.
I'd now like to use this round to wedge it shut so that they can't come back out this door.
Okay.
Jimmy's it open and goes, well, I've got you. Click.
Well,
click, click.
while he has access to the lock and opened it, he could like seize it shut, like, try to lock it shut that it won't respond to the... Yeah, okay.
So I'll give you another mechanics check.
So he's like,
30.
aha, success, run for it. I kind of also like the crowbar. Bang, bang, bang. It opens. Let's leave. Closes it. Bang, 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 back into place.
I mean, the other thing is you could say, hey, this way's open. You could run out that way.
That's true. That's true. I will...
Yeah, Skeel is closer to you.
All right, I will do what I was originally going to do, if that's okay, if you don't mind. I would like to...
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'd like to stealth in the door then. And
I will say, here is a good chance that you can use your role play against the rules, because you're usually Doug going, well, what do they want me to do? What do they want me to do, right? You literally change your action going, well, DM, I was going to do this, but they want me to do that, so can I change my action? DM says, yes, role-playing droid, who's a servant of the master. Hey, we're always looking for advantages and there's so many disadvantages for a player being stuck being someone else's property. Well, I just, under my GMing, I just found a perk. There you go. Maybe we'll make that a talent. Change action. Okay. So you got it open. You go inside?
I will stealth in with a 21 to sneak just inside the door and try not to draw any attention.
Okay.
And pull up to the edge to look out and say, yes, this way is open now.
People come out that way and start giving you their coats and asking where their coat is because they think you're the main entrance. Where's my coat? Where's the secret data pad and my gun I gave you?
And they can see me because I stealthed, and because I stealthed poorly, they think I'm hiding, so they think I'm in on it. So
Exactly. That's sorry. That Doug picked up on the joke. That was the joke. Because obviously, this shady killing droid is obviously our contact, right? Sorry, I should have led with that, but I'm glad you got that, Doug. Right, DOS. Reception. Guy is leaving in a hurry. Why would that be? Oh, well.
Guy fell off the banister.
Right. Okay. Looks down at the table to get his code cylinder. Where did I put my code cylinder? Oh, I put it on the table. It's gone. And you fell, right? Get him. So he issues the order to close on you. So his guys go running off.
You got their dudes running down the turbo lifts with our dudes. And they have no idea what's going on. Like, hold that door. Okay.
Right up.
I'll hold the door for
Right
you.
up there
I'll
with-
hold it. Pressing the
Right up there with Hail Hydra.
I would honestly, I would love to do that, but because you guys use the single man tubes, they go for the multi-guy tube. But you might all get to the bottom around the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they go for the multi-piece per person tube because they see dudes like just waiting on the door. 2 big dudes, by the way, filling up the tube and the door's closing. So they just go to the multi-person one as a double move. DOS moves around 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaning over and wants to try and keep eyes on Skeel. Round 2. Skeel leaks. What do you do?
As everyone kind of has their attention on me, like, I'll point up at DOS and be like, guy in the gas mask giving out free drinks. Go see him. And I will drop off the counter and just start casually, quickly strolling away towards
Okay.
towards SDX.
1, 2. Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Can you give me a bullshit acrobatics just to hop down? It's very low DC.
Yeah, I can do that. 28.
Okay. Hop down. The guy that you're trying to walk right through, you you drop this, and he moves to get it, and you hand it to him, and it opens up the path, and you go straight through. Dun, 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 with your awesome 28. And you're back out here in the side entrance with the droid who's holding up his tiny little arms at some shady looking dude demanding something from him. Merrick, you get the lift goes down, drops you out, right? You wait for the lift, costs you an action, and then you step out and do what?
Stroll towards my code check.
Okay, 1, you'll go. I guess low would be faster. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do see Skeel bolt out the back door. But you want to go get your gun though, right?
Suitcase.
Sasha. Yeah,
Yes.
Sasha. Okay. Double move through the people. Now, the place is supposed to be more crowded than I've let on with people's, and there's tables and obstacles or whatever, so unfortunately you're kind of stuck with the double move going left, right, left, right.
Yep.
Reiku. Wait for the lift. Lift pops, comes down. You step out. Okay. I will say this. Both Merrick and Reiku caught a glimpse of, because you guys were closing on those people. You went back to get down and intercept. You do see those two guys, 180, come right for you just as the door closes with intent. So they're either like, we're coming for you, or maybe they were coming for the lift, but they, you know what I mean? So without listening to their comms, there's a good guess that those guys are on the move and trying to get somewhere important, either follow you or get to the ground or whatever. So with this knowledge, Jericho, did you want to try and cut somebody off or head to the door or what?
No. Did I notice which way our Jedi went?
Would have heard the call out on comms from SDX.
Yeah. You got comms in this game are pretty much aware of positioning, so I'll give you that.
If that's the case, then I'll head towards.
I think the tubes are actually clear. So as you come down, you see him, and then he kind of went towards the back door, not towards you. So
then I'll go towards the back door.
Okay.
Make my way. Nice. I'm not going to run. Take my time.
5, 6, yeah. Double move. Boom, 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 boom. You want to draw attention.
Yep.
Dr. Leth. Take $3,000 off your character.
Already did.
Okay. You wait. This guy, like all this stuff is a bit of a joke, but unfortunately it's time consuming. So you're waiting on him. So this is the actual round. You go, give me my stuff, right? This is the round where you're coughing up money and he's giving you a bag with goodies. So you're kind of stuck there for a moment to retrieve said goodies. Rahal. He left in the airspeeder, obviously.
He's watering the side of the building.
We'll come back to him. SDX.
I would like to come over here to this wall and see if there's any way that I can start setting up. Well, I am going to go ahead and go out the door to where I'd been jimmying, and then I'd like to I'm not necessarily readying an action. I want to set it up so that I can lock the door again, but I want to wait until the last of our party members get out. So in the sense of it may take me around or whatever to do that, I won't finish my action until
it's fine. So what you do is you move, and as a standard action, you fix the door.
Right.
And then when they come out and it closes behind them, it locks automatically and you're gold.
Yeah, I just don't want anybody else to be able to come out once I lock it.
Oh. Okay. So you come out, you start working on the door again.
Exactly.
Okay.
Doing what I was going to do previously, but now, you know.
Okay. He went after you. We owe you an action.
Keeping that engine running. Over comms, who's heading out of what exit? As soon as the last person who's coming out of the front entrance is in the buggy, we'll swing around to the side and pick up anybody who's there and GTFO.
Okay. I would say everyone is mentally occupied except for Reiku is usually the most quiet. He could easily tell you 1 at the front, 3 at the back, something like that. Because Reiku spends most of his time observing as opposed to interacting, so I would say Reiku's probably would be Joe.
Yep.
You're free to give that information pretty readily.
Okay. I will do that.
And SDX starts playing on the door. DOS, watching you, gets on the comms. I make a little phone call. It's full round action. I say, hello. Yes, I know I just sent you away, but I'd like you to come back. Thank you. And he heads for the turbo lift to pursue. Round 2. Or is it 3? 2. Leaks. You're in the small access way between the round hub of the bar and the back alley. It's about 4 squares long. TLXS met you in there, zips out, and then starts playing around with his tools on the door for some reason. It's kind of obvious. It looks like he's messing with the door, probably to your advantage. What do you want to do?
Gotcha. I will step the 6 outside, dashing just down and around SDX, and call out over the comms. Everyone else go out quietly through the front and just hop in the speeder. I'll meet you over there. And I will activate Cloak.
It's Ninja Face time. Where's Ninja Face? We haven't used Ninja Face in a while. There we go. Ninja.
Thanks, little literalist.
Cool. 37. Which gives me total concealment and a +5 force bonus to stealth checks till the beginning of my next turn, and I can keep it sustained.
Cool. Hope you don't get run over.
This is why I'm standing on the side.
Derek. Heading for the coat check. Right?
Yes. Yes.
2, 3, 6. You pass. I want to say Goku. You pass Reiku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't go on there. Oh, I didn't move the other Imperials. Sorry. Doss makes a phone call, but there's other Imperials in the room. So before you move, sorry.
Yep.
For you. And before you leave, the Imperials were ordered to intercede. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Skeel, you're in the hall, right? Guy spots you. You go out the door, around the corner, and cloak up out of line of sight. But the guy is just on your heels at that hallway 4 squares away. Over here, we've got the girl coming off the thing. 2, 4, 6. And looks around, doesn't see Skeel. Probably going for the back exit. 5. They're on comms talking to each other, right? Her partner says he's out the door. So she goes for the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of the agents is very close to catching up to the back of Reiku and just crossed in front of Derek's line of sight. Unaware of the two of you because we were focused on Skeel and you guys never engaged them upstairs. But she is literally like 3, 4 squares around a corner from Reiku and 6 from Merrick, and everyone's heading in different directions. This ought to be fun.
It's so exciting.
Reiku, continue to the door.
No, because Skeel, our lovely Jedi, said to go to the front door.
Right.
And meet everybody there.
You see why. As soon as you take a step forward or peek around this thing, you see that one of those agents you guys were closing on that had Skeel is at the door he exited.
Yep. So I'll go to the front entrance. Turn around and go to the front entrance.
Okay.
Time to leave.
There is a table and a dude right behind you. You can step towards Derek, or you can step around the table, and you'll find yourself face to face with the other agent that has not spotted you yet.
I will move towards my teammate.
Okay.
And make
6.
my way to the front.
6. Okay, so heading around. I feel so bad for Gibson. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. You good sport, Gibson. I'll give you that, man.
At
Dr.
least he's
Left.
in position if something did go down.
He's
Yes.
in every position, like literally just chasing the car around. Leth, you got your bag. Hold out blaster and a mysterious data pad.
Well, that's
Leave.
something to watch for. I'm going to leave and go sit in the car and explore a data pad.
1, 2. You really think this is lucky? No, this is probably unlucky.
Oh, probably, very much so, but it's still fun to know.
It's the Aiden Project. Download. I found you.
Oh my god.
If it is, the most epic battles are about to begin in the cyberspace, and you are not ready.
You can you imagine that? Like use an algorithm to predict him being there at what such and such a time and such a date.
It wasn't an
Damn.
accident. It actually was specifically for me.
Yep. Somebody just said, I got a what's your race in it? Arcadian posing as a human.
Who'll be really interested in
Let him
sexual
in,
relation.
but don't let him out without this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And make him pay you for it.
Yeah, but don't make it easy.
Yeah.
He won't take it from you if you just give it to him. You gotta, okay. Is that Cold War enough for you, Matt?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty
Thank
good.
Which brings us to Rahal's turn. Sorry, Leth. You head outside, jump in the car?
Yep.
Okay. And Rahal, you jump in the car?
I never left it.
Airspeeder?
As soon as it showed up, I jumped in. I've been keeping the engines running.
Last thing I heard from you, like it landed out there and you walked to it and sent Reiko in, so I didn't know you'd gotten in, but I'll give you that since we have you sitting out there doing nothing for like 3 turns. That's fine. SDX. Can I have yet another mechanics, or did that last one?
Sure. The last one, I mean, I'm happy to roll again. The last one we ended up not using, so we can either use that roll since it was rolled.
Yeah.
It's a 30.
That's standard retcon. That's fine.
Yeah. It's a 30.
Especially if it's a good roll, it'd be a waste not to use it. Okay. So you standard action, you try and rig this door that once it closes, it's going to stick. And they're going to have... Okay.
And then I'm going to use a swift action to turn on my shields.
Okay.
And just so that it's clean, I'll have my use a move action to make sure I have my stun baton out again.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Which brings us to DOS. Last round, I called the good response team. Response team. Nope, that one. I think it's the one they give you at the beginning of the book. My ISB guys, those guys took off. You said stand down. And he just stands the regular rapid response force, which can get to you in a ridiculous amount of time. But because there's 2 different forces, I must double check because I don't want to screw this up. Time is everything. How fast can we get to you after a phone call? Because it's nuts. Because these guys are everywhere. Like they're in the air, just flying around in circles, glaring at Coruscant. You know what I mean? Like it's like the military just patrols, So they just call one down out of the space lane, out of the traffic lane. They just come straight down. Hi, how's it going? It's nuts how fast they can get to you. Which brings me back to okay. So DOS calls it in, waits for the thing. He moved. He called. Now I'm in the elevator. I wait for it to come down, and I pop out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I start heading to the back door, little knowing it's probably a trap. Why is that not turning over around? Guy in the hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets to the door. As soon as you put your shields up and finish the door, it starts rattling from the other side. SDX, as Agent Wick, as Derek calls him, is trapped on the other side. Calls to his get there. I rattle it. Swift action. They've locked this entrance. 80. 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Provoke attack of opportunity. Reiko 6. She goes right past you, dude. Reiko. Jordy Reiko. An agent literally rudely pushes past you to get to the front door, provoking through movement.
If you want it.
Nope. I do not.
Okay.
I mean, you could just pretend to be a drunk patron.
Tripper. You want Tripper? Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Well,
we did.
You did say get the fuck out, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll get the fuck out.
Okay. True. It's up to you, man. It's your dude.
No, I'll let her go.
Okay. Those 2. Did I miss anybody?
Yeah, we skipped Derek.
We skipped Derek?
Because we took his move back away from him because you had to run to the other guys doing their movement, and then we didn't come back.
Oh, all right. Right. Sorry. So Derek, what do you want to do? You're heading to the front door, right? Trying to get your Sasha?
Well, I'm trying to exit stage, right?
2, 4, 5, 6, 2. Sorry, 6. Double move puts you right beside Reiku. And the girl that's now rushing to one of the girls that jumped on Leeks, you're right behind her.
Yeah.
You see her push past, or if you had gone first, she would actually be pushing past you. Would you take the attack of opportunity slap, trip, or such? Or
Would you want a drink? Because I've been holding an extra drink the entire time here.
You offer a drink?
Yeah.
Okay, she ignores you. She's in a hurry, rushing to the front door. Which brings us to round 4. Skill. Why is that not counting over?
Yep. Use the force to maintain. It's a 27, so a success. And then, so that's standard action to maintain. So
Move action, head to the,
move action,
sucks.
6 squares.
Okay.
Just call out, just play it casually, start to leave, and we can meet back up later if need be.
Okay. Merrick, continue head to the door? Or do you want to stay with her and try to, like, get in front of her and
Head
offer a
towards
drink?
the door. Nope,
Okay.
head towards the door.
1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Double move, you're almost at the door. Reiku. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are a flush wall. You're going to be in our way again. Dr. Leth.
How does it look in there? Should we just leave and come back later, or?
You. Oh,
I'm in the car.
you came out. The door closes behind you at the bar. You see the front door
Yes,
closed.
so I was... Sorry, I'm not asking you. I'm asking on comms.
Oh,
I say we bug out and make use of this code cylinder before they get a chance to change anything on it.
did you guys tell these two morons that you're like right at the door? Give them like 6 seconds. They'll be on. Otherwise, they'll come out in time to watch you fly away. Sorry.
Well, that's why I was asking, because like
Yeah, they don't say
I know
anything,
there's
so
a rush.
So I'm asking Ryan and Jaku, like, less calling you guys on the comm. Where are you? What's the holdup?
Yeah, forgive us if it takes more than 6 seconds to exit a building.
It will. But you need the next 6 seconds because you're literally 8 squares away from the car through a door. They just can't see you.
We're coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wait. Did you want to start examining the pad, or are you co-piloting?
I suppose since I'm waiting, I'll start examining the pad.
Okay. It's encrypted. You need to hack your way into it. Rahal.
Yeah, I'll take the co-pilot's position.
Okay. R4
And-
chirps at you. I hope you're better than the big guy flying this thing with me.
Hey. That's all I got.
This thing, just so you know, sir, this thing does not lazy spiral, okay? You can't pull that shit like you did. SDX.
I'm going to
I'm making rattling gestures at him.
okay.
The door won't open. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm a highly trained
I was like,
spy,
oh, am I
man.
supposed to interpret this?
I'm vexed by
All of
a
a sudden
door.
I get it. Yeah.
All I have are my wits and my gun. This never
I'm-
happens.
I can catch up pretty well. So what I'm going to do is give gosh, that's so tough. I kind of, will I ready in action, or will I make him come out? I will delay my initiative until after they go.
Okay. Where do we go here? Doss hears the door is jammed, tells him to go to the front, so he makes his way to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of my way. 5, 6. Shove, ish. Bad guy pulls out his blaster and uses it to try to blast his way out. I'm going to make a mechanics check with my blasting torch. Yes.
Blaster torch.
Why not? This thing's got hinges. Can't have that many hit points, right, Aiden? Pew, 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 pew. 8 minimum damage. He just puts the nozzle against the handle and goes, right? And it just fuses the handle. I'm not saying it makes it worse, but oh, that was worth a try, you know. Well, I'll run a report. So, Agent Fleming. Yes, sir. When you got to the barrier, did you try blasting your way out with any tools? No, sir. I just turned around, scratched my head. So I was like, I got to at least take the time and waste the round. Nope, didn't work. All right. Head off somewhere. The girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of my way. 5, 6. Because tries around on you guys and gives you shit for being in her way. Get out of my way. SDX, who has delayed. Tee-hee-hee. You hear a blaster fire. Muffled.
All right.
But my damage and attack don't come anywhere near your 30 mechanics, so the door holds.
I'm going to use my round to do perception checks all the way around to see if troops are coming in or if there's a droid, a probe droid, or any of that sort of thing. And that's what I'm going to spend my round doing.
Do you want to get some height?
No.
Okay. Roll away.
I'll just do 3 since that seems to make, 3 actions.
Okay, on your
22, 18, and 27. Natural 20.
on your thermals, you just see an outline of a cone just running down the street.
I have the Predator waver in the heat kind of line, right? Doing the metrodome. I will hypnotize the night. I got good news and bad news for you, Mr. Droid. The good news is, scanning the alley, there is no one approaching jackboot style on the ground. No troops rushing in like you saw before. The bad news is that airspeeder, if it comes to the alley, would drop. Like by the time you saw it, its speed, it would just drop on top of you. May not fire at you that round, but you mean like it'll be. There's no airspeeder. Now there is. That's the bad news. But as far as people running, you don't hear anybody running. You don't hear any boots coming and rushing in as of yet.
Perfect. Thank you.
Which probably means your company, if it does come, will come from the sky. You do not see
It came from above.
Neeks. Wobble, 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 wobble.
Wobble, 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 wobble.
Yep. Let's run down.
I should technically make my use the force check. It's for rolling that one. I failed to sustain.
17.
Nope, 35. We're good.
Stop teasing me. All right. Merrick.
It's a 1 in 20. Gotta make it.
Merrick. You go up to the guy, you give him your chit, and you wait for your gun.
Yeah.
And that's you. Jakku, you go past Merrick. Did you hand him over anything? You didn't do a code check. You're just like,
Nope.
Right.
I didn't need to.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hop into the car.
Yep.
Jakku's in. Merrick didn't make it. Go, go, go.
Merrick didn't make it.
The coat rack got him. I am the new Merrick. His eyes flashing amber as he tells you this. Right. Dr. Leth. Just waiting on Merrick. Who will probably, he checked his suitcase named Sasha in. He probably won't leave without it. What do you do?
I mean, I don't know that specifically, but fair.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, right. You didn't come with him. Sorry. Good point.
busy with the computer at this point.
So, gaining access to this is the most hostile of computers. This is encrypted, sealed, like as much as you could, and then they just
holds the computer up, and the text that comes across the screen is "I hate you."
activating the data pad, you have instant access to seeing what the file is because the data pad isn't encrypting the file. It's just a bucket. It's literally just a holder. They have taken a large encrypted file. They've downloaded into the pad, sealed, encrypted. You know what I mean? Like you would need outside access to get your computer to unencrypt this. So you have access to the data pad. That's easy. Okay.
If I want the detailed information, I need to...
I didn't want it. Sorry, I think I've implied that the data pad itself was encrypted. No, you can... there's a folder. Hey, how come there's no file type? How come there's no... you can see it, but it's all administration. What is the code?
Well, let's take a quick look and see what surface level stuff wants me to know.
Okay. So, making nice with the most hostile computer ever is a 30. It's pretty epic.
I wasn't planning on like you said, I wasn't planning on like hacking into it so much as just like opening the surface file, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you know that it has a single file inside the data pad because data pad goes, I'm full of something. It's completely filled. It's hard drive. But getting access, even reading it, like what kind of file it is, it's completely heavily encrypted. It's masked itself. It's there because your drive says, I am full. And there's some empty folder masquerading as something. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, okay, I need to hack this folder, which you can plug in your computer. The data pad gives you access to the file to play with it, but you must unencrypt it. So as if you were trying to breach the nastiest firewall ever,
I don't think I can necessarily do that in the back of this car then. So I'm going to be like looking at the computer for the next round being like, okay, so what am I dealing with? And then deciding, okay, I'll deal with this later.
Just file it under L for later.
R2's head spins around. I could do it. Just saying. I could drive and hack that file.
Oh, I could do it too. I want to do it well.
While I'm sitting here revving the gas, I could do it. I could do it faster. Master.
No, you can't.
TLX is not here, so I'm trying to like quickly impress the master in case you guys have. I can do that, and I could drive, and
Do you have gimmick? You can't. If you don't have gimmick, you cannot make it happy faster.
Oh.
I'm on comms too, and
I actually don't have. I haven't looked at R4 sheet. I just play his personality, and he'll lie.
Oh, well, let me just tell you, R4, he got some sheet.
He got some sheet.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oberus, what do you want to do? Have you ever revved an airspeeder? It's like
exactly
revving an electric car. It just is like revving an electric car. It just kind of goes.
Sounds like a weed whacker.
Wee. Okay. Which brings us to DOS's guys. 1, 2. The bouncer sees her coming and gets out of her way, recognizing her. Well, he's also off to the side getting your seat case. So he's over here getting your case, and you're waiting for your case. She goes right through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steps out to the side of the club. There you guys are all lined up in a car. She looks around. A woman bursts out that's not Merrick and just starts looking up and down the alley.
That's Dawes?
Yeah. Oh.
So Rahal leans back in his seat.
I'm sorry, we don't have anybody in the feed, do we? We are lit up tonight. Apologies. Welcome, Sean. I'm using your points. Zeke is here, King of First.
Oh, wow. Hey, Zeke.
Yeah, Andy Jenkins, my man, the guy that's always saying such nice things about us on YouTube, leaving comments for the last couple of years, and a new face, Rich Milich. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
I've returned for the PC. I've returned for the PC with the Jersey accent. Oh, I should have said that out loud. That's going to go right to Matt's head.
Welcome to the show.
3,000 credits. We could almost buy a ship for that. Hey, man, he just offered it to me, okay? Like, I cannot be blamed. Mechanics. I like this guy.
You know what? That's the downfall to the wealth trait, because you sometimes just don't know how much you got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, we do appreciate you guys watching the live show, and I have access to the feed, but I usually have one of these guys, since they're kind of waiting their turn to monitor said feed. And tonight, for the one time, you caught us with our feed down. But welcome, one and all.
I'm coming.
3,000 is not a lot for this planet right now. No, it's fine.
Don't argue with the live audience, Jay. Just go with it. Just be happy they're here.
I'm bugging you, not the audience.
Me. Hey, I didn't come up with that price. You did, dude. I just give me a bride. I'm expecting maybe 500 tops. Can you offer me $3,000? Yoink! Thank you. It makes it so easy. Happy birthday, Jay. Sorry, the joke
Now
is
he's also got this puzzle to unwrap too.
we
This
give out
Pandora's box.
we give out force points. We give out force points, and things to the players near their birthday. And Messina always gets screwed for Star Wars because we're always playing our evil campaign in October when his birthday comes up, right? And Jay asks, "Hey, my birthday's next Wednesday. You get my first point?" We're like, "Sure." And I took him for free $3,000 tonight. Maybe you'll do better next week. I would hold off that. SDX. Oh, sorry, DOS's guys. Okay, I'm gonna go somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Guy comes right this way. Where did DOS go? I lost him. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I have a guy in play that I completely forgot about. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. No. Merrick, because you said that you casually went for the door and didn't run when else goes down, your mark does not, even though you go flying past him slowly, he doesn't suspect that you're part of this and doesn't report you to the other guys. So for those that think you should rush, good on you for not, because they're still confused about you. SDX. The door stops rattling. I think he surrendered. I think he surrendered to the door.
I will go ahead and move.
So you're bustled back to the ship?
I'm working my way back to you, babe, with burning love inside.
All right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's on fire.
To you. The droid's got sabers inside, man.
I will fly up. I'll up one square and over toward heading out. And then I will take 2 more perception checks to look around.
Okay.
16 and 21.
It's clear so far.
Okay.
You don't even know where the Jedi went because his stealth roll is so good. Yeah. Wait a minute. There he is. If he wasn't waving his head back and forth like a metronome when he walked, that 21 saw through you. It's actually good your friends kind of know where you are so he doesn't run you down. Round 4. Still don't know why this is not turning over properly. Speaking of Mr. Metrodome. Oh, he's moved into 6 squares.
Yep.
Would you like to re-up that power?
Yes, I will continue maintaining it.
It's kind of slowing your move.
It is. So that is the downside of it because it costs a standard action to use. I can't double move. I can't run. I can't do any of that. I have to
being invisible when the forces show up, not being here when the forces show up. Both work.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, you're holding your friends up.
Well,
Merrick.
Actual rule.
Yeah, only until Merrick's in the buggy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Merrick, you wait for the guy to get his stuff. He hands it to you. You grab it. You grab it and head out the door.
Yeah.
Go jump in the car.
Yep.
Okay. R4 has been readying in action to... Nope, I'm sorry. I got distracted with Master. Co-pilot, you punch it?
Co-pilot,
Yeah.
without closing the door, doesn't punch it, but looks directly at Dawes coming through the door, makes the eye contact, and
Dawes is not at the door, just one of his agents.
Oh, just one of his agents?
Yeah.
So, makes eye contact with the agent at the door.
Yep.
Gives a wink and without breaking eye contact, slowly and deliberately starts to drive down the boulevard towards the alley.
Okay. So heading south.
And say you're coming this way.
Yep.
Over comms so that
Yep.
we know.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nothing gets in the vehicle, but it humps down. Dunk. Okay, Jedi's aboard. Riku, you're aboard, right?
Yes, I am.
Les aboard. Rahal flies. DOS. She's outside the door. I don't see the guy. There's just a bunch of dudes out here leaving the bar, hitting on me. To describe them, he says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you guys, we can't really run through the bar. Some like, oh, double move, DM, move faster. Oh, it's full of people. Like we're shoving through just like you guys had to, right? We're being more aggressive about it, maybe getting a little bit more. So I'm not counting every square perfectly if I hug a table, but that's all we're going to get out of it. SDX. Ha! They're on to us. No, wait, that's our car.
I'm going to delay my initiative until after Skeel leaks.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say anything because I delayed my initiative. So
Round 5. Skeel.
Yep. Keeping it re-upped.
Yeah? You don't want to double move and get in the vehicle?
I can reach it in 1.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 puts me right on the edge.
I guess you don't want to be seen getting into this particular car. Since...
Correct.
All right. I see what you're laying down there. Merrick opens the door for nobody and then closes it. He just looks like the guy.
Well, the door was never closed. We drove away, door open. I was winking.
Oh, you just jump on top. I'm just digging around. All right.
You said jump. Acrobatics. 26.
Yes, thank you. He sticks the landing. That brings us to DOS.
that brings you
let's
to me.
Oh, SDX.
Yep. And then I fly into the
I'm
ship.
sorry. I've got DOS at 12 and SDX 11 because a couple rounds ago he says, I wait to see what the Imperials do.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then when it was my turn just a second ago, I said I'd delay my initiative until after leaks.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And then I fly into the ship.
Okay. After you, we are hovering low enough for people to jump in. The
Yeah.
Imperials. Okay. A rapid deployment speeder shows up. And because I was told that you guys were fleeing out the back alley, it shows up in the back alley itself. And I will even say, as you're waiting at like that round of delaying, you see it coming. You see it inbound, so you could actually give the party a vector. It's coming from that way.
Okay.
So that we know which way to flee. The problem is we are held up to the end right? So this thing is coming down. You guys are getting in and he's ready to punch it. And at the beginning of round 6, it is Skeel's go, a rapid deployment airspeeder, also known as the, where is it? Imperial Radair, R-A-D Air, rapid deployment airspeeder, swoops down in and lights hit everything and doors open and you see veteran guards ready to deploy. And they're sweeping the area and they're looking for targets and, you know, they're looking for Skeel and Doss's guys or whatever, but there's nothing in the alley. So they're doing that hover. They come down to a position where guys can jump out. But my turn is burnt, sort of like getting into position, getting ready to deploy, and we will see you all next time.
Forced to myself up because the emperor ruined it for everyone else. We gotta find a place to hide. ground now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since Order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, Order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Gotta make it out to thee. Gonna reason with the senators, try to make it better now. But somewhere out there's gotta be free. I guess we'll head to Alderaan now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since Order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, Order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. We should fight a war for peace. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Resurrect the Jedi, bring the Emperor down to his knees. The Sith mean nothing to me. I should strike them all down now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. There'll be no acquittal for the Sith who killed the little Padawan. He is my enemy.
Is he coming? 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 Is he coming back?
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, and I'm gonna keep on going till the galaxy is fixed now. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since Order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, Order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still.